Namaskar, I am Professor Sanjeet Singh, Dean School of Social Sciences and Head Department of Economics, Central University of Himachal Pradesh. Today I would like to throw some light on the key features of National Education Policy 2020, as it is very clear that under the able guidance and dynamic leadership of Professor Satprakash Bansal, Honorable Vice Chancellor, the Central University of Himachal Pradesh has become the first university throughout the country to implement the National Education Policy 2020. If I talk about the Department of Economics, we also have implemented most of the recommendations of the National Education Policy 2020. Now, higher education in India is up for an overhaul with the National Education Policy 2020 bringing in multidimensional changes right from the regulatory framework to curriculum structure and research environment. First and foremost, the announcement of the much awaited National Education Policy has cleared the path for setting up a single regulatory body for country's higher education. The regulatory body that is to be named the Higher Education Commission of India will function as the single authority for all public and private educational institutions except those involved in medical and law education. In addition to this, a National Research Foundation will be created to oversee all research activities to be carried out by the various academic institutions in the country. The National Education Policy 2020 has aimed at almost doubling the gross enrollment ratio in higher education to 50% by the year 2035 as compared to the current gross enrollment ratio that is 26.3%. It also has provision for greater autonomy to the academic institutions offering quality higher education. Further, around 3.5 crore seats will be added in higher educational institutions. Undergraduate education can be of 3 or 4 years with multiple exit options and appropriate certification at different stages. Academic bank of credits to be established to facilitate transfer of credits for lateral admission to other institutes. Multidisciplinary education and research universities at par with IITs and IIMs to be set up as model of best multidisciplinary education of global standards in the country. The National Research Foundation will be created as an apex body for fostering a strong research culture and building research capacity across higher education. Public and private higher educational institutions will be governed by the same set of norms for regulation, accreditation, and academic standards. Affiliation of colleges is to be phased out in 15 years and a stage-wise mechanism is to be established for granting graded autonomy to colleges. Besides the above key changes, the National Educational Technology Forum to provide a platform for free exchange of ideas on the use of technology in order to enhance learning assessment, planning and administration. The National Educational Policy has also emphasized on setting up of a gender inclusion fund which is aimed at creating an environment of equitable and fair quality education for girls as well as transgender students. As per the National Education Policy document, special education zones will be created for disadvantaged regions and groups which will make higher education opportunities more accessible for students. Thank you so much.